Good morning, good afternoon, Kettleland. Welcome to Midday. We're about to start that shortly. We do have these flurries and snow showers in eastern and southeastern Kettleland. They continue to travel to the east and to the southeast. For the most part, the accumulations will stay less than a half inch. It's cold, temperatures still in the single digits and teens. These numbers will slowly warm as we go through the overnight hours, and the snow will eventually come to an end. I'll have more details on your forecast coming up as we begin Midday in Kettleland.
Live from Kettleland Media Group, Midday in Kettleland.
Downtown Sioux Falls' Orpheum Theater is welcoming back the annual performance of A Christmas Carol this weekend. Plus,
President-elect Donald Trump celebrates a comeback at the New York Stock Exchange. I'm Torian Small on Capitol Hill with the honors today and an unprecedented inauguration invite.
good afternoon and thanks for having us in. This midday, we have some big news for local college football fans. The FCS National Championship is leaving Frisco, Texas. Following this year's big game, it's heading east. In 2026 and 2027, the FCS Championships are going to be held in Nashville, Tennessee, so a renovation project can get underway at Toyota Stadium. The games will be played at Vanderbilt's First Bank Stadium. Both the Jackrabbits and Coyotes are still in the running for the upcoming championship in Frisco. Kettleland Media Group is planning VIP fanfare trips for both teams. You can reserve a spot on the bus on Kettleland.com. Pivoting to weather, still pretty cold out there, but it looks to warm noticeably before too long, Scott.
Yeah, even tonight, Dan, temperatures are expected to slowly warm by sunrise. Were you surprised by the temperature this morning like you were the other day?
No, because, I had the exposure. Okay. I knew it was coming. I wasn't expecting like 55 and sunny.
Okay, well, good. I'm glad to hear that, too. But we are looking at warmer temperatures as we go into this weekend. We'll have numbers in the 20s probably tomorrow. We'll try to bring the 30s in on Saturday, a possibility to hit 40 again in eastern and southeastern Kettleland on Sunday. But we're dealing with this at the moment. We've had these flurries and snow showers throughout much of the morning in parts of east central South Dakota, Redfield being one of those areas. And notice how things are trying to move to the southeast, but they do extend over toward Mobridge. A lot of that setting up just to the south of Aberdeen. And then we've had these snow showers that have been on and off in southeastern South Dakota, Iowa, and Minnesota. These two are moving to the southeast. Again, accumulations for many of us will stay less than a half inch, but it may be enough to give you a couple of slick areas here and there. Now, you do see how the temperatures are in the single digits across eastern Kettleland, 7 in Sioux Falls. We have 4 in Watertown and Marshall. It's 5 degrees in Aberdeen. And then we have the teens in central and western South Dakota. Winds are coming in around 5 to 15 miles per hour. It looks like from an easterly direction in many locations. Still enough to give us the wind chills in the minus single digits, and that covers central and eastern Kettleland. Our forecast for today will continue with these flurries, maybe the burst of snow from time to time. Temperatures remaining cold, but I really think we'll hit our overnight lows early tonight and then slowly warm as we get closer towards sunrise. And then for tomorrow, you can expect temperatures in the 20s and 30s. It's tomorrow night we'll watch southeastern Kettleland, and there could be a wintry mix, which unfortunately can contain maybe some freezing rain. So we'll have to watch that. That's Friday night leading into Saturday morning.
All right. Thank you, Scott. A holiday classic is set to make its return to the Orpheum Theater in downtown Sioux Falls. A Christmas Carol opens tomorrow night with more than 30 actors on stage and another 30 people behind the scenes. This is the 4th year of the production by members of the Premier Playhouse, but the managing artistic director says there's no shortage of new elements.
This year, what's exciting is we have a new director, so all new casting, new musical arrangements, new choreography because of that. And so it's going to feel very familiar because of the big set and the luscious costumes that are constantly evolving each year, but also because of the new energy.
A Christmas Carol opens its 9-day run tomorrow night at 7. We're going to hear from one of the actors about the makeup of this year's casts tonight on Kettleland News. Over 24 riders are making their way on horseback through South Dakota right now on a 16-day journey to Mankato, Minnesota. Part of the ride's goal is to bring healing and awareness to a piece of history following the Dakota War of 1862.
President Lincoln step in and pardon all but 38 of them. So they hanged 38 on December 26, 1862. Largest mass execution in history of the United States.
Coming up in tonight's Eye on KELOLAND, we're going to show you how they're preparing for the ride. President-elect Donald Trump is Time Magazine's Person of the Year. He spoke about the honor and his plans for his second term this morning during remarks on Wall Street. CBS News' Taureen Small reports from Capitol Hill, where some of Trump's cabinet picks continue to make the rounds to build support for their confirmations.
President-elect Donald Trump rang the opening bell at the New York Stock Exchange this morning after being named Time Magazine's Person of the Year.
This is an honor, a tremendous honor.
During his comments, Trump seemed to acknowledge what CBS News was first to report, his decision to invite Chinese President Xi Jinping to attend his inauguration. No foreign leader has attended an American presidential inauguration since the State Department began keeping records.
I was even thinking about inviting certain people to the inauguration, and some people said, wow, that's a little risky, isn't it? And I said, maybe it is. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But we like to take little chances.
Ahead of Trump's inauguration, the head of the FAA, Michael Whitaker, said Thursday he will step down 1 year into his 5-year term. It comes a day after FBI Director Christopher Wray announced he will leave before his term runs out.
This is the best way to avoid dragging the Bureau deeper into the fray.
Trump's new pick to run the FBI, loyalist Kash Patel, has vowed to go after Trump's perceived enemies. He met with senators on Capitol Hill Wednesday.
We look forward to a very smooth transition at the FBI, and I'll be ready to go on day one.
And former TV News anchor Carrie Lake is Trump's choice to be the next director of the Voice of America, the federally funded international broadcaster. Taureen Small, CBS News, Capitol Hill.